Welcome back to Project Management Insights. Today we're continuing our exploration of risk management, focusing specifically on the crucial step of risk analysis. We've identified the potential threats to our project. Now we need to understand their significance. Once a risk has been identified, it's essential to analyze it thoroughly. This analysis involves assessing two key factors: probability and impact. Probability, in simple terms, is the likelihood of the risk occurring, typically expressed as a percentage. Impact, on the other hand, describes the potential consequences to our project objectives should the risk materialize. It's important to remember that this assessment is made without considering any mitigation strategies. We're looking at the raw, unmitigated impact of the risk. To provide a structured approach to this analysis, we utilize a 5x5 grid. Both probability and impact are rated on this grid, using a scale that ranges from very low to very high. This grid provides a clear, visual representation of the risk landscape. However, before we begin assigning ratings, it's absolutely vital that we define what each of these labels, very low, low, medium, high, and very high, means within the context of our specific project. Consistency is key here. For example, probability might be a straightforward percentage, but impact requires a more nuanced approach. We often assess impact against our project's primary objectives: time, cost, and quality. A high impact on cost might translate to a 20% budget overrun, while a low impact might be a 2% increase. Take a moment to consider how you would define these scales for your own projects. Establishing clear, project-specific definitions is crucial for accurate risk analysis. With our risks assessed in terms of probability and impact, we're now ready to move on to the next phase of risk management: developing and implementing response strategies. We'll dive into that in our next episode. That's all for today's episode. Be sure to subscribe for more insights into the world of project management. Until next time, keep your projects governed and on track.